and Ted. Make them listen to Simon and Garfunkel.
Hello, darkness, my old friend.
And you get Luke and Lewis on Triple M Modern Digital.
Oh, it's Luke and Lewis on Triple M Modern Digital. That's the station you're listening to and the show. Branded it.
Well done. Oh, wait, I was supposed to do the intro today.
Ah.
I totally forgot.
Do you want to go
Can we
again?
start the show again? Is there any way that's possible?
I can play the intro again.
Yeah.
Play the intro
Okay, just give me
again.
one
Thank
sec.
you,
Talk
that'd be
amongst
great.
yourselves for about a couple of seconds.
Okay.
Leave our mics on, I bet I know the intro off by heart.
Don't ruin my intro, though.
No,
Alright.
I'll stop
Okay, so
talking.
if you knew the show yesterday, I was voted that I'd try the intro for once,
And
just
you've
to see how I
already
go.
you've made a horrendous job.
Whoa,
of it.
because you butted in. I forgot about it.
All right,
ready?
here we go.
Here you go.
3, 2, 1.
Take Bill and Ted. Make them listen to
Simon and Garfunkel.
Hello, darkness, my old friend.
And you get Luke and Lewis on Triple M Modern Digital.
It's Luke and Lewis on a... I've already forgotten what date it is. You're right, you're better at it. Wednesday?
Yeah, it's Wednesday.
On a Wednesday, and we're on Triple M Modern Digital.
No, you forgot to do the intro. You got the day wrong, and you weren't anywhere near excited enough for the show we got coming up today.
What's
We're
on
going to
the
be
show,
talking
Lewis?
to a nutritionist, a professional nutritional scientist
Yes.
who is going to give us some advice.
Dietitian, but anyway.
Well, whatever, mate. Making it sound a little bit more exciting. You wouldn't
And
know about that, would you?
we also have some eating tips from HulkSmashFood, who is the professional eater who's joining us on Friday to do our Savoy challenge, trying to eat 40 boxes of Savoys.
Yes. And
39.
we're going to be speaking to Jeff. This is Luke and Lewis. It's Luke and Lewis, and we are very excited. Isn't that right, Luke?
Well, we're excited that we didn't have to launch a marketing campaign once for our show.
Yes.
And the people at the station usually launch marketing campaigns for the other big shows on the
by
big
the way,
network.
just to stop you there, Luke, we're on Triple M Modern Digital. I
Yes.
did just forget to say it.
You did. There we go. Branding, everyone.
Yeah, see? So they're really getting on our backs about marketing the show. But, guys, you don't need to worry about it anymore. It's all sorted.
It's been absolutely taken care of for overnight. If you didn't hear the big news, Triple M Modern Digital is now being broadcasted, ladies and gentlemen, in space.
In space. We're the first radio station to be broadcast from space. As you know, Triple M Modern Digital, we're on the digital spectrum, which means basically the only people who can listen to us in cars
Yeah.
are people who own Teslas.
Yeah.
Now, Elon Musk just launched a Tesla into space. We're being broadcast from space, everyone. This is a momentous occasion.
So if you're planning to go into orbit in the next week or week and a half, or I don't know how long it's going to be up there. Is it already down? Is the Tesla still in space?
Well, I don't really know. I
No.
don't know how much battery it has left. So
Yeah.
I would say if you're looking to travel you'd want to do it in the next couple of days.
Bring
and
some
also-
double A's so
Yeah.
it doesn't run out of the car doesn't run out of battery.
Yeah, and make sure
I'll be
you're
honest, I haven't
traveling.
done a lot of research on Teslas, guys.
Make sure you're traveling between the hours of 6 to 8 p.m. as well, so you'll be able to catch our show while you're up there.
Yep.
Otherwise, it's just modern
Australian
digital
Eastern
music.
Standard Time.
Yes, that's true. I don't
Could
know
be
what.
anywhere in space. But yeah, so we are not joking here.
No.
Like,
He's launched a car into space for some reason. Me and Luke have been researching this all day
And
to
there's
find out why Elon
pictures
Musk did this.
of an astronaut, they look fake for some reason. It looks like the Stig is in like a Tesla just in space.
Yeah,
That's all
well,
the Stig from Top Gear.
They've put like a spaceman in. Obviously, it's not a real man. Well, at least I hope it's not a real man.
Well, it's definitely a fake man.
Yeah, it must be.
It's a rocket.
Well, hopefully the robot's enjoying the
So what they
radio.
did, they launched it in a rocket, and then obviously the rocket fell apart and stuff. And really, the thing that's bothering me about this is, firstly, great promo for our show. Appreciate that Martians, whatever, external life can hear our show now, finally.
I mean, that might be their first contact with humanity, is the Luke and Lewis show, which I think, great first impression.
Yep. Really good. They're like, what's a Savoy? I don't know.
Let's find out.
Yeah. That's good, actually.
Maybe they could invade Earth and destroy all the Jats rats.
That'll be great for the show.
They
great for
come
Earth.
expecting a giant war.
But the thing that got me was they're like, why?
Well, yeah, we've been researching this for all day, and we can't... It's all of the articles are about, oh my God, Elon Musk launched a car into space.
People are celebrating it.
But no one has said why he did it.
No.
It doesn't really make any sense.
He hasn't come out and said why he did it. I don't know if he's just obviously promo for the brand Tesla, I think will be the main reason why he did it.
Well, I read something interesting that they actually spend no money on marketing. They do not market their products.
But yet somehow he manages to be so topical that we speak about Elon Musk about 3 times a week on this show.
Well, I guess the price of getting talked about on Triple M Modern Digital is sending a Tesla into space.
So maybe, because we don't have a marketing budget, clearly neither does Elon.
We should send Radio Mike into space. Luke and Lewis. It's time to talk about our Savoy challenge.
On Friday, we're going to be taking on 39 boxes of Savoys that were sent to us by Arnott's.
Yes. I took one to Brisbane to spread the word of Savoys, and we've decided to smash the other 39 of them between us in a single day.
Yes.
Easy.
Well, originally someone challenged us to do all 40 in a week. We laughed at that.
Yeah.
Go,
easy.
mate. Sorry, I think you misheard us. We're Savoy boys.
Yeah.
Yeah, not regular biscuit eaters.
You know what? If we complete this challenge, I reckon we could be upgraded from Savoy boys to Savoy Sultans.
I like the sound of that. I love it, actually.
All right, we're on the road to becoming Savoy Sultans.
Now, the reason why I wanted to come back in air and discuss this, I know I've been doing a bit recently, was Lewis. Overnight, I've been obviously thinking about it a lot. I'm nervous going into any challenge, but this is probably... I mean, I've walked 29 kilometres to work on this show. I didn't really think twice about it.
Well, it's just around the corner of your house.
Exactly, but 39 boxes of Savoys between 2 men and 1 professional eater for an hour. It's
a lot. Well, we decided...
Well, I'm just having not second thoughts about the challenge. I'm having second thoughts about one component of the challenge.
Which component?
The dip.
The dip?
My personal dip choice.
Right. Well, to explain the dip, we decided to make things a little bit easier and throw a little bit of spice in there. We would have a lucky dip.
Yep.
So all 3 of us get to choose 1 dip each. We'd put it into a bag, reach in, pick out a dip. Whichever dip you got, you had to also have that dip during the challenge at some point just to help you get it down. HulkSmashFood decided on spring onion. I decided on the hottest, spiciest dip I could find just to throw a spanner in the works. And what did you pick?
Guacamole.
Yeah, great choice.
Here's the thing.
Yeah.
Overnight, I've had a change of heart. And Lewis...
Yes.
I know this is controversial, and I didn't want to... I don't ever want to come on air and start controversy for no reason.
No, we've never done that.
But I want to change my dip to tzatziki.
Is that how you say tzatziki?
No.
Okay. Why do you want to change your dip?
I realised... Okay, here's the thing. My number 1 preference was spring onion.
Yeah.
And then I was planning to pick spring onion, and I kind of gave HulkSmashFood up. Like, he's the guest. I'll give him his choice of dip first, thinking he wouldn't choose that because it's a pretty bland dip, and he's a food connoisseur.
Right.
And he chose my dip. So then you went the hot pepper, and I just panicked and chose guacamole because we were talking about guacamole the other day. And then I realized overnight, I was like, do I even like guacamole? And then I was like, no, you only like guacamole, Luke, when you eat corn chips like Doritos. And I was like, this isn't a corn chip. I don't want to be stuck eating guacamole for a whole day. This is already going to be enough of a challenge.
Right.
I need a bland dip, which is...
Luke, I don't think you understand the rules of a lucky dip.
Actually,
it's not your dip.
Mike, can we get back the drum roll, please? I've had another change of heart.
Why? Because you couldn't pronounce your first second choice?
I want to go French onion. Or is that too similar to spring?
Isn't it? What's the difference between French onion and spring onion?
One's from France and one you have in spring. I don't know.
Look, mate, I think you don't know the rules.
Panicking. We're 2 days out from a food challenge. I don't know what I'm doing.
You do realise that you're not guaranteed to get your dip. You might get my dip.
Oh, that's true. I'll go guacamole.
It's Luke and Lewis. Friday, Luke, we are planning to eat about 1,000 Savoys each in a single day.
Yeah, we got sent 39 boxes of Savoys from Arnott's, and we're going to eat the whole lot in one day. And there was a few people behind the scenes here at the radio station who were a little bit concerned about perhaps a few potential health risks of this challenge.
Of which there are none.
Oh, well, there's a...
Mate, Savoys are a health food.
Yep.
Have you seen a food
They're actually
pyramid?
rated 2 out of 5 stars on the National Health Food Rating. I looked it up.
Mate, that joint needs to be defunded. Have you seen a food pyramid? It's shaped like a Savoy.
No, it's not. They're not triangle. They're a circular biscuit.
Well, you know what? To prove it, we've got a dietitian on the line.
Yeah.
She's a qualified dietitian, and she's going to talk to us about the health risks associated with eating 1,000 Savoys in a day, and I'm sure she will alleviate everyone's fears.
Sammy, thanks for joining us.
No worries.
Firstly, do you think, we've already told you about the challenge off air, do you think that eating 39 boxes of Savoys in one day is a good idea?
Just before you answer that, Sammy, yes.
No.
No. Okay.
What do you mean? Why
Sound
not?
like a great idea.
Why not?
So you're having 13 boxes each, is that right?
Yes.
Yes, that's the plans, because there will be 3 of us. We actually have a professional eater coming in and helping us. He reckons he can do 15 boxes, which might reduce us down to 12. But I think, look, he'll be lucky to get through 13.
I think any of you would be lucky to get through 13.
Yeah. But we think we can do it. Okay, what's the main risk going into this, health-wise?
Health-wise, I'd be definitely looking at the salt content of your Savoys.
Yeah, each Savoy is covered in salt.
They are covered in salt, that's right. And basically, it's recommended that the upper limit of salt or sodium you should have in a day is 2,300 milligrams.
Yeah,
right.
And if you were to eat the whole 13 boxes, you'd actually be getting 24,000 milligrams of sodium.
So that's about 1,000%, over 1,000% over the recommended daily intake.
If you think about it, Sammy, I just won't eat salt for the rest of the month. So really, I'll be fine, right?
I'd say, if that's probably what I would recommend. Although I'm not recommending this at all.
Okay, so
She can't recommend this on
Sammy
radio.
officially recommends if you eat 19 boxes of Savoys, you don't have to eat for 30 days. Is that your professional opinion?
No, not at all.
No, professional opinion is stop doing dumb radio stunts, you idiot.
That's true, but there's a lot of protein in those bickies too. That's pretty healthy, isn't it?
Is there any health benefits to this?
I'd say probably not, no.
Right.
I wouldn't even recommend eating one packet in a day, but somebody I'd say go for it.
Look, Sammy, I think you're just a bit of a Jats rat. Is eating 40 boxes of Jats between 2 people a healthy idea?
No, so just any biscuit, no go. The one last question we had was in regards to going to the toilet, would there be any concerns perhaps the next day?
Look, I'd say that there might be. If I have any sort of advice, I'd say make sure you stay hydrated throughout the day.
Okay. Just
That's
and
gonna
maybe
be important.
eat a lot of fruit.
Yeah, and maybe even go for a walk or something like that. Just get everything moving.
I actually had a nurse recommend me on one of our social medias to actually have 2 laxatives before the challenge.
Yeah, that's an idea.
Do you reckon that's a good idea?
Before the challenge.
All right.
Yeah, I don't think that's a good idea before.
Is that what she said before?
Yeah, she goes before you start. And I was like, that seems weird, because then I'll be going throughout the day.
Mate, that's a professional medical opinion.
Yeah.
I'll you know what? How about I'll combine the advice. I'll smash a laxative and drink a Gatorade before the challenge.
Perfect.
All right. Thank you very much for joining us, Sammy. Any last words of advice other than don't?
Just good luck, I suppose.
Good luck. All the best.
Thank you very much. Not going to need it. I'm on laxatives and Gatorade. That'll get me through.
Thank you very much for joining us, Sammy. We appreciate it.
We are a couple of days out from our Savoy challenge, where Luke and I will be eating 1,000 Savoys each in a single day. Someone challenged us to do it in a week. We
39 boxes.
Yeah, 39 boxes of Savoys. Easy.
Some would argue too many. We say just enough.
So, yeah, some like a nutritionist or an expert or anyone else.
We just spoke to a dietitian who actually said it was way too many. But so yesterday we actually spoke to a professional eater who goes by the name of HulkSmashFood, who's actually coming in on Friday for 1 hour.
He absolutely smashes it.
To help us out. He does, because he smashes food.
Yeah.
Hence his nickname.
Yep.
Appropriate.
HulkSmashFood. And he is coming in for an hour tomorrow to help us eat we can have him for an hour, and he's going to eat as many Savoys as he can.
Yes. And we spoke to him on the show yesterday, and we kind of went to a song after we spoke to him, and he stayed on the line. And we actually continued talking to the Hulk as he goes by, and we asked him some tips about our challenge, just kind of off air, and then the tips were so good. You guys have to hear them. So
yeah, they're absolutely incredible.
These were the Hulk, the number one professional food eater in the country's tips on how to smash 40 packets of Savoys. Thanks heaps, man. That was super funny. This is going to be very fun. Do you actually think you can eat 15?
Yeah, I reckon well,
that's a
I'm
lot.
working it out on weight. Like, my capacity is about 5.2 kilos, so realistically I should be able to eat 25 boxes. But I'm thinking if I'm adding in...
They will get quite bland after a few packs.
Yeah, you'll get flavour fatigue from it. But if I'm adding in liquid, maybe even, say, 2 litres of liquid, then I can probably do 3 kilos of biscuits. So, yeah, probably... I'll see how we go. I'll get through as many as I can for you.
That's great, man. Do you have any tips for us that we could try?
Yeah, definitely. The best thing to do is water training. So that's the best thing to do is like load with water, but it's a little bit dangerous. So don't go too crazy, but maybe on the morning of it. What time are you thinking of doing it?
Well, our challenge is like all day.
We'll be probably just doing it all, eating Savoys all day. So maybe the day before.
Yeah, okay. Well, the day before, like, don't eat 24 hours before it.
Right.
And about 6 to 8 hours before, 6 hours before you're going to start your first mouthful, drink as much water as you can. So you probably should be able to get through about at least 2 litres, because like the pros do, I'm up to about 7.3 litres, and just sort of neck it in.
That's another challenge in itself, just me necking 2 litres of water.
The world do like, I think Molly, who just did the 500 chicken wings, is up to about 11 or 13 litres.
That's crazy.
Yeah.
And I guess that just stretches your stomach out.
Yeah, it stretches your stomach, and then it'll pass through. You'll be going to the toilet every few minutes, but that'll pass through you, and your stomach will stay stretched for about 8-9 hours. So if you do that a few hours before...
Oh, that makes sense. Okay, cool.
So that's the main tip?
Do it just to say if you do the water training, if you're feeling good even, don't do anything over 3 litres.
Yeah.
Oh, don't worry, I won't.
And your organs and kill yourself. So,
Thank you.
I'll try not to kill myself before Friday.
Probably wouldn't be the best radio.
All right, thanks, man. So the number one tip that HulkSmashFood gave us was don't kill yourself.
Yeah, great
which
tip.
Pretty easy to follow. But what was interesting is 3 litres of water that's a lot of water, and then just not eating for 24 hours. I've never done that.
No, I'm eating. I was even thinking, like, I was going to come in with a completely different tactic, which was maybe crack open a box of Savoys on the Thursday just to get a taste for it.
Yeah, have a run
nibble.
Up. Yeah. That's a good idea. All right, I'll buy you a box tomorrow.
This is so our show. We've just got the number one professional food eater in Australia on giving us his experienced advice, and we're going, ignore it. Let's eat Savoys the day before.
Mate, we can do anything. It's Luke and Lewis. Luke, we need to talk about our mutual friend Jeff Abel.
Yes, he's one of the most entertaining humans I've ever met.
Yes, he's from Perth. He is a bit of a stunt man. He does things very similar to Jackass. So he used to be part of a group called Children of Poseidon. You've probably seen a few of his stunts on Facebook.
Yes,
he's eaten a cactus. He's jumped off a bridge. He's done everything.
They now go by Jeff Abel and Friends. To kind of paint you a picture of this guy, the last time we hung out, he strapped a cactus to a football and kicked it twice.
Yes.
So that's kind of the guy who we're dealing with.
One of the smartest humans on planet Earth. Now, I was watching Jeff Abel's Instagram stories a couple of days ago, and I saw him in a tattoo parlor. Instantly, I thought, here we go. Because last time I was in a tattoo parlor with him, he was getting tattooed by a blind man. It didn't go well. No. So, I was keeping updated with his tattoo, and it turns out what he got tattooed on his forearm, really big, about the size of a phone on his forearm, a giant QR code, which is like a barcode that phones and apps can scan for different reasons.
It's kind of like a cube with phones can digitally read, and you can use it to send and receive things and information.
Yes. Incredibly silly thing to get tattooed on your arm, considering most of them are just held within apps on phones.
And also, they have to be so exact for them to work.
That if the tattoo either slipped or if it healed wrong, it wouldn't work.
Even if you tensed up, your body would change and it would completely ruin.
I hadn't thought about that.
Yeah.
He can't go on a diet and he can't hit the gym. He has to stay exact that weight.
Yeah.
So I hit him up and I asked him what the QR code was for, and he said it was for Bitcoin payments. So people, for whatever reason, if they wanted to pay him Bitcoin in person, which is an electronic currency, it kind of defeats the purpose, they could scan his arm.
He's a genius. He's an entrepreneur. I think his reasoning was, people can send and receive payments on the street. But we wanted to get down to the bottom of this.
Yes, because the last time I spoke to him, it was right after the tattoo, and I asked him, is it working? And he said, no. And he goes, it must be the swelling. So it's been a couple of days now, and we gave him a call before the show to check up to see if his Bitcoin QR code was working.
Yeah, g'day. How you doing?
Hey, Jeff.
Is that how you answer the phone all the time?
Yeah, man. What's up?
So welcome to the show, Jeff. I wanted to ask you a little bit about the tattoo that I saw you get the other day.
Yeah, man.
Yeah.
I still haven't seen the tattoo. I just want to make that clear. It's only been described to me, and the way it got described to me was that you've got a tattoo of a Bitcoin.
It's a QR code for a Bitcoin, and you can use it to receive Bitcoin payments. Is that how it works?
All right. So the idea is, if you scan this code, it acts like it just goes straight to your wallet. So you can essentially scan my arm and pay me Bitcoin or on the spot.
Right. And why did you get this tattoo, Jeff?
To make money.
Just to make some money off my fan base, really? No, I don't know how to put it.
So you're just going to post photos of your arms and hope somebody sends you cash?
Yeah, kind of. No, not really. It was more just like a test because we'd seen it been done before, and
so you didn't need to test it.
We weren't sure if it was part of a bit we were trying to do for a video. It was going to be modern day beggars, and we're going to see if I can go around in the street and see if we could get people to donate me Bitcoin. But
did you have to get a tattoo? Could you have done it with marker if it was just for one video?
Yeah, I know. I kind of screwed myself on this one because I don't even think it's going to work.
So have you tried it?
No. Well, look. When we put the stencil on at the tattoo shop, it worked fine.
Yeah.
But immediately after he stopped the tattoo, we went to scan it, and it just didn't seem like it seemed like something was a little off, you know.
So it doesn't work.
But in 40 years, you're going to have to explain to people what Bitcoin is. Why, what's that tattoo, man? And it's not going to make any sense.
Yeah, no, mate. In 40 years, Bitcoin will be the only currency that people will use, and he'll have to explain why his tattoo doesn't work when he tries to buy it.
So was the plan just people walk up to you on the street, scan your arm, and you just get money straight in your wallet?
Well, I've got to stress that it was part of an extended bit. It was kind of like a comedy part that we were doing, and this was
very high level comedy stuff.
Yeah, it was just incorporating my own body into it, I guess. But that's probably where I screwed it up.
Jeff, just one last question for you.
Yeah.
What state were you born and raised in?
What state? I'm WA. Probably the West.
Perth.
The worst state in Australia.
This explains it all. Do you regret it?
Honestly, man, I don't have a single iota of regret. This was nothing. It wasn't even the top three. It was just something I thought could work, and it was a long shot. It was just a bit of an experiment, and sometimes things work out and sometimes they don't.
You win some, you lose some.
I don't think this one's going to work out, boys. I really don't think it's going to.
No, I don't think it's going to work at all. Well, thank you very much for joining us, Jeff. Just before you go, could we get one big favour from you? Could you please say, my name's Jeff, and you're listening to Triple M Modern Digital?
Oh, guys, my name's Jeff. You listen to Triple M1 Radio Station Digital.
Thank you very much, Jeff.
Thanks for joining us, mate. Lovely to catch up.
I've been noticing something that you've been doing for too long. A long time on Instagram, okay? You have been liking every single photo that Gal Gadot...
Not every single photo.
What do you mean?
Huh? I don't like all of her photos.
Well, it's just about every photo that I see, it says Luke Kidgel likes. She's played Wonder Woman in the Wonder Woman movie, and... I think that you need to give it up, mate. Well, I don't think she's interested in you. Why are you liking her photos?
Well, 3 months ago, you brought this up to me over text. You sent me a screenshot of me liking one of Gal Gadot's photos on Instagram, and you said, why are you liking this? And I was like, to try to get on her radar. I'm trying to get on Gal Gadot's radar.
Right.
And how dare you come out here accusing me of liking all of them? That would be way too keen. I purposely like every second photo, no matter what it is.
So you have a strategy.
Yes.
So even if one of the, every second photo, you miss one photo and then the next photo is a picture of her and her husband, you'd like that?
Oh, yeah.
Yeah. And you
Yeah.
think that
I'm
would
trying to
help?
get on his radar too, just so he knows I'm coming.
Or you just want to join in?
I just want him to...
You want to assess the competition?
I want her husband. I know she's married. I want her husband to feel my presence.
Yeah. To just be aware that the
that-
big kid dog's coming for his
Hey,
wife.
well, not coming. I'm not actively pursuing Gal Gadot.
You're just coming for a
I'm
radar.
just trying to get on her radar. I'm just trying to get on her peripherals.
Is there an end goal here?
Huh?
Or?
Maybe if we met, we could go get a coffee.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I'm detecting sinister underlyings
Look,
here.
when I went and saw Wonder Woman, I was very impressed with the film.
Mate, you have a girlfriend.
Yeah, she was also very impressed with the film. Actually, me and Emily are both trying to get on Gal Gadot's radar.
Right.
Yeah, separately. I think it's actually becoming more of a race in our relationship.
Okay.
Yeah.
Well, is this why you started at the radio station in the hopes that you and I could one day interview Gal Gadot?
I don't want to do radio with you. No. I'm in this for the long game of meeting Gal Gadot. Yeah.
Right, just so you can get on their radar.
Yeah, so can we get on breakfast radio?
Yeah.
Hopefully she drops another film.
Mate, I'm not waking up at 3 a.m. so you can hit on Gal Gadot once.
Bad friend.
It's just not going to work, mate.
Is there anyone who you're trying to get on their radar? Don't you do this?
No.
Mike was like in Margot Robbie's photos before. He's trying to get in her radar.
See, that's the thing I don't understand. People liking famous people.
Oh yeah, they get millions of likes, but what about if one day she goes, I'm going to have a scroll, see who's like my photo in the last 30 seconds, and then boom.
And she's going to see Mr. Wheatbix, the most generic man on earth.
She'll be like,
that's the guy I'm into. I don't need a husband. No, I don't do this radar stuff.
Wow, that was mean.
In fact, I'm trying to get off. I'm trying to get off people's radar. I'm going undercover. I don't want to be on anyone's radar. Specifically, George Clooney. I'm avoiding his radar.
Really?
I'm just trying to stay away from him.
Have you previously been on George Clooney's radar?
Look, I can't say for sure that if I was or was not, because I've stayed so far away from him that we've never met and we've never been in the same room.
That's how good you are at staying off his radar.
Well, I've done a few videos, maybe that he's seen them, but I'm really just trying to stay off his radar from now because I see ads of him everywhere.
Yeah.
His coffee ads, he's in cinema ads, he's just everywhere.
Yeah,
and I'm just trying to stay away from the guy. He's just too brooding. And
Yeah, but it's
handsome.
currently a one-way relationship between you and Clooney.
No, it's not a one-way relationship at all. There's zero ways. I'm that good at staying off his radar that he has no idea who I am, and I'm making a commitment today that I will never get on George Clooney's radar.
Do you even follow him on Instagram? Does he even have Instagram?
I wouldn't know. I've stayed that far away from him. I don't think I'll ever know. George Clooney? I mean, actually, I have no message for you, mate. I've just stayed away from that. Luke and Lewis.
Right, well, you're not invited to me and Gal Gadot's wedding, you dog, all right?
Yeah, probably because George Clooney will be there. It's Luke and Lewis, and today we're doing this. Businesses exposed. You've been a naughty business. Well done, Radio Mikey. Hit the correct button this time. So today, Business Exposed, it's a segment where I just destroy the reputation of businesses that have dared to cross me.
You lampoon any organisation with an ABN.
Yeah.
And look, it started off quite, quite jovial and you shouldn't be doing that. Now it's just, I feel, is personal.
Well, this is the only reason I do the show. I was actually thinking about leaving the show, but then I realised I could still expose businesses. So it's the only reason I'm here, man.
And hopefully one day your best mate could meet Gal Gadot. So 2 reasons why he's still in this. 2
reasons. As long as I stay away from George Clooney. But the business that I'm going to be exposing is Grilled. The burger chain, specifically Grilled right across the road from the radio station.
But we like Grilled.
I love Grilled.
So why are you coming on national radio and exposing them?
Mate,
what are you going to expose them for? Having a great burger?
You can love a burger and hate a business, man. This isn't Burgers Exposed. This is Business Exposed. Right? 3 times in a row now, I have walked in, because we finish our show quite late. So I go to Grilled quite late, when their doors are open, when their lights are on, when the chairs are on the floor, when there are customers in the restaurant. 3 times in a row, I have walked into that situation and been told, sorry, we're closed.
But
no,
But your door was open.
Your door was open. The lights were on. There were people in there. The chairs were on the floor. Okay, you can have the lights on and the chairs on the tables. Fine.
Was there anyone mopping?
No one was mopping.
That's unacceptable.
Yep, because you can't mop if the chairs are on the floor. Grilled. So I know the codes. Do you?
So they hadn't even got up to mopping, so they're nowhere near closed.
No, they're not closed. They close at 9 p.m., right? And to test this, these guys have been closing early for a long time. So to test this, I went in, right? A burger takes 10 minutes to cook.
Yep.
Right? I went in 13 minutes before closing. That's 10 minutes to give me a good burg, a minute and a half to serve me, minute and a half to serve me when the burg's done, right? And
that's... Really, you're giving them 3 minutes of leeway because it shouldn't take more than 10 minutes for a burger anyway. It's fast food.
Yeah, absolutely grilled. So I went in 13 minutes before closing, tried to place a burger, and they said that we're closed.
Oh my God, I'm so exposed.
No, you're not grilled. You're open. You are 13 minutes away from closing. You just don't want to serve me, grilled. I've had enough with this discrimination. Serve me a burger.
You got it, man.
They're done. No one shopping.
Can you stop bringing personal vendettas into this segment and come in? The Heinz one was good last week.
Yeah.
You came in with research of products, stats, evidence.
Yep.
I feel like this was just a gripe you've had during the week where you wanted a burger and you didn't get one.
Tune in next week.
Cop that grilled.
It's Luke and Lewis on Triple M Modern Digital. Amplify the now.
That's what I was about to say.
Yeah, that's their slogan.
Amplify the now.
Amplify.
Because you got it.
You have to amplify the now.
Why did you laugh when he did it? I just did it, Mike. And he literally repeated the joke and you were like, now that's good when Lewis does it.
The delivery wasn't right. Amplify the now.
Yeah, that's actually why I laughed. He said it funnier than you.
Sorry, mate. I'll teach you one day.
I mucked up the intro to the show and now
the outro. And the joke, the slogan. You're not doing very well, but that's all right. That's why tomorrow I'll be introducing the show like I did today, but only because you forgot. But I
forgot what day it was.
Yeah. This is Luke and Lewis. We will see you tomorrow. We are 2 days away from our Savoy eating challenge, and I am excited.
No, I'm not. Can I change my dip, guys?
No!